Courage means being brave enough to talk about our own vulnerabilities.
Stand up for yourself and others. Try new things even if you don't want to. Be brave.
Courage is not being ashamed to do the right thing.
What courage means to me is taking a risk and being able to come through.
So courage to me is when a person can stand before a crowd and share their pain and their struggles, and just to show us that we're not all perfect.
So courage for me is doing what's right. It's not just when it's easy or convenient, but when life hands you things that are difficult or you want to just pretend are there.
Courage means attempting something that you don't even think you're capable of.
Courage to me means that butterfly in my stomach that tells me that I'm doing something I wouldn't normally do.
Sometimes courage means to me doing things for others that they're not capable of doing for themselves.
What courage means to me is looking inward, seeking help to live a more enjoyable life.
It's having the feelings to overcome things that scare you, and like fear isn't a big aspect in your life, and that you can just do so many things and just be so wonderful all the time.
Courage means to me sharing your feelings and being vulnerable.
I believe that courage is having the strength to stand up for what's right and having the strength to ask someone for help when you feel that you need it.
Helping others out. Stepping outside of your comfort zone.
It's that you stand up for other people and you do what's right.
Speaking from within and doing whatever you think is right, even if people disagree with you.
Courage means being able to overcome the everyday struggles and ups and downs that life presents us with.
It means being that person that it's scary, but you know your future self will be proud of you.
Courage, it means to me, life has many obstacles. Face them all with courage and enjoy.
To be strong and confident.
Saying or doing anything, even when it scares you to death.
Courage to me means having the ability to stand up for what you believe in, even if others have a negative opinion towards that, and still being yourself.
So to me, courage means doing what you need to do, even if you're afraid.
Courage means to me to stand up to your fears and say, not today.
Courage is when you ask someone, how can I help? And then you don't walk away.
Courage to me means being true to yourself and not being afraid to share your story.
Courage is doing the right thing even when nobody is watching.
It's doing something where you can't predict the outcome. So it's not brave, it's not courageous if you know how it's going to turn out.
It's acknowledging and validating your fears and doing whatever it is you need to do to overcome them moment by moment.
Doing something brave.
Courage is making sure your soul is happy. Courage to me is falling into your deepest, darkest hole and being able to climb back out of it.
To me, courage is having the strength and conviction to believe and support children that have shown courage to come forward and say bad things are happening to them when nobody else will believe them.
Courage is something that all of us have seen, whether it's on the big screen or whether in our life, watching firefighters rush into a building that's burning, seeing the military sons and daughters of ours rushing into battle. All of those are very courageous acts. But the most courageous, as far as I'm concerned, are the kids that are willing to step forward and report abuse. Also the victims of abuse that have lived with their abuse for years and years and years in the shadows. The parent that is willing to stand up. All of those are the most courageous acts that I know of.